This is just a demo of a person, you know, who can only move his face, you know, where his body, you know, he can't move his body. So he's only left with his facial expression. So the technology is about how can we use the facial gesture in order to help especially those disabled people. So look, he can only move his eyebrow, you know, and if something happens, that's it, you know, he can't do anything, you know, and only his expression. We need to have a technology that can help them in a manner, right? What we did is, you can see that there are various gestures, all right? The expression that a person can make. Combination of these gestures helps you to control something. So in this case, if I have 10 combinations, you're talking about 1013 combinations that can be made. As you can see, it can be used in a wheelchair. These are the face, and the gesture is based on the muscle movement. So the technology does, the sensors does is, every time you move your face, it looks at your muscles, right? How the movement of the muscle. What we did was that, on top of having all these gestures and looking at the signals, we use a wireless technology in order to get the signal into the computer. So I'm going to is going to demo you the features that he used in order to control the movement of a wheelchair or a robot, for example. Right? Can you just say,
for example, now moving forward.
Right. So due to one movement of the facial gesture, it moves.
And the next gesture is I'm doing reverse direction.
So the analogy here is, if you can look at those gestures and you can control a machine. So if I were to have somebody who needs a wheelchair, for example, who is helpless, right? So by his facial, he can move forward, he can move right, he can move back. Or if you have somebody, you know, where you have to leave him at the bed and he needs you because he's hungry or he has to go to the toilet, for example. So he make a gesture, maybe an alarm would be, you know, at the dapur, and then you have to run quickly and see what is his needs, all right? So that is how we help people.